Hi guys, I just wanted to share a strong experience for a dealer that I visited just recently, and we're doing this here in the studio because it has been raining like crazy. Florida is getting wet right now, and it is what it is. But recently, I visited this dealer. I was looking at a couple motorcycles for whatever reason. I thought to myself, I should upgrade my bike, and it was actually a bad idea. I did look at an Electra Glide full touring. I mean, it looked gorgeous when I saw it in the pictures, and I think it was a 2014 maybe. Had a little low mileage, maybe like 15,000 or something like that. Highly disappointed with that motorcycle. Really not the motorcycle itself, just all the stuff that it was done to it. I think it kind of damaged that bike. And then I looked at a 2020 Road Glide, and again, I was highly disappointed about this motorcycle too. So anyways, let me just give you a take on me visiting the dealer and some of the things that came out of that. So I got up early in the morning, jumped in the bike, and I went to this dealer to look at an Electra Glide Limited. Now, I'm going to tell you, beautiful bike. You're going to see it right here. This thing is just quite amazing, and so many upgrades. You look at the front right here. I mean, beautiful windshield, beautiful 3 lights, custom. You're gonna see the 21-inch wheel right here, and obviously this is a limited, and you can see it right there. I mean, just gorgeous bike. Look at that. It's just beautiful. Now, one thing that I noticed right away was this right here, the lowers. The reason why I noticed that is because obviously the limit, as far as I know, has a small radiator in there that is supposed to cool down the engine, as far as I know, right? And I did a little bit of research on that, and I saw people talking about that. So the moment that I saw the speakers, I started wondering, where is that radiator? Did they relocating that in some other place and all that? And I started wondering that. You can continue to see the bike right here, right? And as you can see the bike, beautiful custom boards and speakers in the back. And I mean, just a beautiful bike. You can kind of see it right there, right? Just a gorgeous bike. But I tell you what, I was highly disappointed on this motorcycle, and it's not talking specifically about this bike. I'm not trying to be mean on this bike or anything like that, but I'm just saying in general, it was a really bad experience, and I walked away from it. So as much as I liked it, I walked away from it, and that's kind of what I wanted to put this out there for some of you guys. There is many motorcycles in the market. Don't get wrapped up around one bike. If you experience something that you don't like or anything like that, or you notice something that is just weird about the motorcycle, walk away from it, right? Walk away from it, because I kind of feel like, yeah, it had a lot of custom stuff, but I thought to myself, why the owner of this bike give it up, right? Why did he give it up? And I thought to myself, this bike has barely any miles, right? Like, it had really low mileage for this kind of motorcycle. So again, somebody traded in, something happened to the bike, and again, the radiator was put in a different place. The guy kept telling me about the speakers and all that. To tell you the truth, I like the music, but the music is not the only thing in the motorcycle, right? I'm not going to just music. But I got in the bike and I decided to do kind of like a test on this motorcycle, and I'm going to tell you, it was a really bad experience. The moment that I took off, I noticed that the engine started like misfires or something. Like, it would start going on, and out of nowhere it would like turn off. Like I had a misfire, right? Like, it was like boom, and then you kind of went like this, and then it kept going. And I tell you what, I brought it back, and I was like, no thanks. So again, I was a little bit disappointed because I saw the motorcycle. I loved the motorcycle. I thought the look was amazing. But the moment that I saw all those issues, I said, I don't know what's happening with this bike. I don't know what kind of customization they did to this bike that is going to be a pain in the butt. I just gonna let it go, and I walked away from it. Don't be scared to walk away from a motorcycle. The other thing that I'm going to tell you is that I did rode a 2020 Road Glide, and I tell you what, I was highly disappointed as well. Really highly disappointed as well. Again, the hydraulic clutch, to me, it was really not good. Really not good. So some of you guys that have hydraulic clutch, I know we get really fanboy about this, and we get upset when we say something bad about a motorcycle or anything like that. I love the Road Glide, but the hydraulic clutch to me felt really, really heavy, and it felt annoying. Like, maybe I get used to it, but maybe not. But I could see like older people that have issues with their hands having a really difficult time pulling that clutch. No wonder why they went away from that, right? In the new motorcycles, they don't have hydraulic clutch no more. Or at least in the Road Glide, they don't. So again, really, really bad experience with these two motorcycles. The Road Glide 2020, I love. It had a 107. Loved it. Obviously way more power than my 96. Way more power. But that hydraulic clutch was really not good. And then this Electra Glide Limited right here that I thought was a beautiful bike. It was misfiring. And again, really low mileage, but God knows what that guy did to that motorcycle because, again, for low mileage and all that, it shouldn't have those issues. Sometimes you see a motorcycle that is highly customized and you may think that you're going to save some money, but really, whoever had it did so much to it that the bike probably is suffering for something run on the motorcycle. Anyways, I just wanted to share some experience that I recently had. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. As always, God is in control.